Tostina's Pizza. Boom, 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 boom. Tostina's Pizza. Boom, 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 boom. I love Tostina's Pizza. It's attached to this memory of mine where whenever I go to my Aunt Christine, like sometime throughout these videos, I might go through a little bit of my growing up history. But throughout the hectic period of my life, a place of safety, a place of refuge was my Aunt Christine's house. Because whenever I'll go there, she'll let me play all the video games I want, stay up as late as I can. And she always had the amazing, cheap food of deliciousness. So I'm going to be eating some Tostina's Party Pizza. And this one has pepperoni and bacon. And what's funny is and I'm looking at my recording, right here, it says 100% bacon. It's funny that they actually have to put that there. Like, when you look at this, it's $1, so I guess they're assuming, people are asking, is that real bacon? Like, you don't see 100% pepperoni, but hey, you do see 100% bacon. That's 100% pork, friends. Alright, I'm going to throw this in the oven. Enjoy. Boom! Done. So what I have here is the pizza cooked. Just wait a little bit red while it was cooking. But, so, what I do that's different than most people, majority of people, heck, probably 99% of people, is I like ranch and hot sauce together. And if you look, Augie! He, like a classic dog, is not going to stop biting because I have food. And now he'll do whatever I ask. Augie, up! Up! Augie? Oh. Of course, when I'm on video, he doesn't listen. Alright, up here. Come on. Up, up, up. Augie? Up. You know what? Never mind. So, I want to eat this. You know, do the best I can not to talk about things that make people angry. And, yeah, just eat and chat. Hope it's not too hot. I just pulled it out of the oven. So if I burn my mouth, yeah, I burn my mouth. Ooh. Oh, looks like my pizza gone over my dips. So yeah. So the hot sauce I'm using is Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo wing sauce. I do like Frank's, but usually Frank's is a little more expensive. When I do my shopping at Winco, kind of tells you my socioeconomic status. I'm a college student. My wife's pregnant, so we're trying to save every nickel and dime. So yeah. One thing about me, I'm a huge video game nerd. I'm actually really excited and slightly hesitant about the new Fallout video game, Fallout 76. And even in my hesitation, they have a really, really awesome, what's it called when someone remakes a song? It's not theirs, but they just play it. Well, it's a song West Virginia in the trailer, West Virginia, and it is catchy. I actually played it twice, like an hour ago. My wife's like, "Are you done yet?" I'm like, "Nope." So I may have played it a third time, and it's catchy as all can get out. But yeah, so yeah, I grew up. See, my dad died when I was 8, and he was your classic Dungeons and Dragons nerd. Actually, I'll just eat from here so you guys can see the food while we eat. I think that's how these people do things. So yeah, he was your classic Dungeons and Dragons nerd. So I grew up with a Super Nintendo. Classic games like Eye of the Beholder, Final Fantasy, Mystic Quest, which everyone generally hates. I loved it because I was a kid and it was simple. I still lost because I was a kid. Final Fantasy 2 and 3, Ghosts and Goblins, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Adventure. So yeah. So I didn't have a dad who took me to sports. Actually, I did try doing sports in middle school. And the first sport I tried was wrestling. And they had the part and when you try out for wrestling, it's this great where everyone circles around, and then they try wrestling you. Like each person in the circle then wrestles you, kind of like initiation. I was actually a really sensitive kid, so I didn't understand this, and I did everything I can to hold in my tears, and I didn't show up the next day. So you know how that went. Well, then I tried basketball, and I have feel for basketball. But I did do track my 8th grade year because there was a girl I liked. I just wanted to be popular in my 8th grade year, which I had some success in doing. But I was terrible at running. It's because, and all my friends make fun of it, being Naruto and all, and watching ninjas run, I always started running with my hands back. I was that kid. Not anymore, after being teased about it, because, social really corrects you really fast. But yep, I was that kid. But hey, so actually, these classes are a pretty recent development. In school right now, I'm learning Koine Greek, which is the Greek that the New Testament was written in. It's a dead language, but they have these accent marks over the top of the word, over top of the vowel, actually. And if the accent mark on the first letter, if it's pointing away, you had a H sound. And if it's pointing away from the word to the back tail, it has a H sound. If it's pointing towards it, then you just don't pronounce it. It's silent. And I was having this hardest time. I was staring at it, why do they make these so small? And I was like, here, try out these glasses. And I was like, no, I have good vision. But boy, was I wrong. And I don't think it's bad vision I have. I think I just have a stigma thing where it moves a lot and I have to focus. So I get tired really fast. Even when I was reading, I've been reading a lot lately ever since I got to classes, and I enjoy it now. And I was always before that, man, I enjoy reading, but I'm so tired and I just want to take a nap. And I just thought, man, people have some sort of superhuman mental strength to be able to read and stay up to late hours and just read forever. Turns out, I just need glasses. And I'm just giving up. My hands are dirty. I'm folding it. This is actually how I always eat my tortilla pizza. I just fold it. I find it more flavorful. You get the explosion of flavor and grease and delicious. So a little commentary on this. So see the crust. The crust in Totino's pizza is always really good. Usually, crust is pizza. And I prefer the pepperoni. It has a lot more meat to cheese to sauce ratio. I think since they're using 100% bacon, they probably cut the amount of toppings. Hence, being $1. I don't know why, but that bite was 1,000 times better after I folded it. I dip in this Sweet Baby Ray, or it's Baby Ray barbecue sauce, something like that. Usually I have a honey barbecue sauce, is pretty good, but their buffalo sauce is killer. But yeah, my Aunt Christine, very sweet person. she's has had critical talk with me, but she is someone who just exudes love. But yeah, big video game nerd, and I played most of the Final Fantasies. I missed out on a lot of PS3 era Final Fantasies because at the time I just didn't have the money for a PS3, and then I was slowly transitioning back to PCs. I also grew up with the computer, with like classic Diablo, Warcraft 1, 2, 3, StarCraft, and a lot of like old Interplay strategy games. Not strategy. Scratch that. RPG games. So yeah, I grew up with a pretty nerd dad. He was in the Air Force though, so maybe a couple times he'd be usually just working that shift, and so I only see him for a little bit. But my dad, like, I think he just understood like there are moments to be serious and moments just to enjoy life. And so whenever my dad was around, like life was pretty good. But I guess my mom never sees this, then we'll have that conversation. But my mom, she has special needs, and it's special needs into the place where she easily gets jealous and easily her life revolves around the man she's around. Wow. I'm trying to keep this lighthearted, but I just can't. I have a hard time talking about weathers than just talk about nothing. And I guess there's so many some people, but anyways, yeah, so mom with special needs. I stay with my sister, who's about 2 years older than me. My sister's super sweet though. Like, genuinely one of the most nicest people ever. But my mom was quite different. And so yeah, so generally when my dad was gone, life was not fun. Because my mom actually saw me as the separations between me and my dad's love. So even as a kid, like I had these memories of, kid memories, bear in mind. But I didn't want my mom to live. I wish that something will happen and my dad will marry someone else. Or one time, I don't know if my Aunt Christine remembers this, but after having time, my dad was still alive, we went to my Aunt Christine's and I played video games, annoyed my cousin, just always wanted to be around him because I thought he was the coolest dude ever. That after, when we were going to be going home, because they lived in Silverton, Oregon, and that time we were in Tacoma, Washington, so about, if I remember right, like a 3-hour drive. Could have been longer, but heck, I just slept while they drive. Now, I remember before leaving, like, not wanting to go home and just stay at my Aunt Christine's house. Right after I said it, I saw, like, the hurt in my dad's eyes, and I was like, oh, I just hurt my dad. And so, never say anything like that again. So I genuinely just internalized. Maybe that's when I first started internalizing. I don't know, but yeah, after my dad died when I was 8, I just internalized a lot of stuff. Alright, almost done with this pizza. It's been really good. Got 1,000 times better after I folded it. But yeah, I want to do what all those video people do. Comment your favorite Totino's pizza. Maybe something about my story that clicked with you in your life. I have a pretty unique story. Not only it's about up to 8. Obviously, a lot of things have happened between. Now I'm 27 right now, October 15th. is my birthday, and I'll be 28. So I was born 1990, and it's year 2018. So usually how you could go with my birthday is look at the year, and it follows the year. So 1990 was 1998. It was before October 15th. I was 7. It was after October 15th. I was 8. So hence 2000, 2004, before October 15th was 13. But yeah, you guys get the point. So yeah, future vids to come. I'm going to share a little more about before it. Most of my memories are from before my dad died. And there's a lot of parts that they're missing, and when you just go through trauma, your brain just goes aloof. And one thing I love about following Christ is like once I started following Christ, that's when my synapses, my brain started firing, and life actually just got great, and life in its fullness for me. And I'll love to share those stories with you. So I'm thinking about how the system is going to be in recording these videos. I'll do one silly, talking about me. Like, if you guys have questions, I'll answer those questions if people are watching these videos. Cool. My second video will be talking about politics, theology of the times. And yeah, this is new for me. So thank you again for your time and watching this. You guys have been great listeners. You know, the fact that you actually listen through, looks like about 18 minutes now. Dang! Shows that you've been great listeners. But hey, you guys have a good one. Grace of Christ be upon you. And just have a good life. Life in its fullness, and thank you for enjoying this delicious late pastime meal with me. Peace. Woo.